In this video I show you how you can replace the power supply on your computer screen, on your PC monitor when you have problems like this one. This one flickers. The computer screen flickers and then turns off.
It's blinking really fast.
Blinking really quickly.
Really quick.
It's about the 60 or 50 Hertz, so that's a bit of a clue.
And then off.
Then the screen turns off and it looks like it's off, but it's actually only the backlight that is off. The LCD is fine, it's on, but the backlight is off. This is usually a problem with the power supply. Even if the LCD was not on, it's always worth it to check another power supply before you replace your monitor.
You can see them now.
You can use a flashlight, go close to the screen, and you see, even if it looks dark, but when you put a really bright light close to the LCD monitor, you see shapes on it. That means the LCD is fine. Trying to see the voltage from the power supply, it looks fine, but this multimeter will not really show
Still blinks.
if the voltage goes up and down really fast. So yeah, not many people have a oscilloscope at home. And this is a bright light here. You can see much easier that there on the LCD
Now
there is a picture there. When I turn off the bright light, you don't see anything unless I put the flashlight on. So I will try to replace the power supply for this monitor. Yeah, that's the backlight turns off. It could happen that there is a diode or an LED that is bad, and then you would have to open the screen, which is a bit more difficult, more complicated. But that's also possible to be fixed. You could take it to a local shop, repair shop, to repair it for you.
No,
I mean, if it's a good screen, if it's a good monitor, it's not worth it to throw it. It's really all up to you. In this case here, I thought, okay, I'll use it as a second monitor.
Now it's turned off completely. Power brick. I'll check the power brick. DC 12 volts. After a while it's working fine. It gets warmed up, I guess.
Once it gets warmed up, the power supply works fine. So I'm not sure why it's doing that. You could repair the power supply, but if you don't want to go there so far, replacement power supply is much easier. Usually the problem when you replace the power supply with a universal one is the connector. They don't match usually, but as long as the voltage and amps
12 volts, 10 amps.
That was even too powerful. The connectors don't match, but I can cut the old connector from the old power supply and patch it into the new one. It's only a plus and minus cable, there's nothing special there. This is the old power supply from my Samsung SyncMaster 971p. This is a very known problem, this flickering and turning off, and it's the power supply.
Positive in the middle.
It's always nice to see that positive is in the middle. Sometimes they're the opposite. 12 volts,
3 amps.
3 amps. So you would need a 12 volts, 3 amps or more amps power supply, not less amps. A power supply that has more amps, it will handle it fine. But if it has less, it will overheat and probably fail eventually. Yeah, trying the power supply again, the same problem.
Blinks again. That's this thing.
I will change the power supply and let's see how it goes. One last check. Yeah, 12.0405 volts. It should work, but it doesn't. it doesn't work well because the voltage is not constant enough. So I cut the connector from the old power supply, and that you could throw it, you could try to repair it, it's up to you. I made a nice clean connection from the connector to the monitor. Middle is plus, the outside is minus. I used one of these universal barrel connectors, really easy to find online, and the size is very common, so most of my power supplies I have around, they would work now. So I tried this power supply, it's working fine now.
Not very good contact.
Yeah, I didn't use this connector for a long time, but if you plug it in and remove it a few times, it should be fine. But it's working. The screen works now. Only by using this and an old power supply. If you don't have an old power supply, you can buy one. There are universal power supplies with multiple types of connectors even.
This is too powerful, 10 amps. To have this one, 3 amps. Not so trustworthy.
I'm not really sure where I got it from.
No, any adapter would work.
Yeah, the thing, I use this in LED lights for a long time, so it is actually reliable, it works. And the big one, 12 volts, 10 amps, is really way too powerful for this monitor. 12 volts, 3 amps is exactly the same as the original power supply specifications, so it would work fine. In this situation, I wanted it to work immediately. I didn't want to repair the power supply, but in a future video you'll see that I actually repaired the original Samsung power supply, and it's actually not so difficult, but it is a bit dangerous to handle the capacitor, the big one especially.
This is a spare adapter, so I can use it, no problems.
The great thing about using this adapter is that it becomes a universal plug and play, really. A supply that has the same voltage and minimum amps, it would work fine.
Just like that.
Just like this, the computer works, the screen works, and I can keep using the second screen. Time to tape it up. I wanted to make sure these connections are really well secured, fully inserted, but not to... The connector shouldn't press on the plastic coat, it should press on the connector wires directly. And afterwards I started taping it, because when you do this you really don't need to remove it. Once you get decide which power supply to use it for, it will be more or less permanent. It still works, and the more I unplug it, the more it works, so it's really working perfectly. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I also put tape between the connectors to make sure they don't get unplugged behind the screen, behind the computer. I wouldn't have a reason to unplug this, and if I do, I can remove the tape later and unplug them. Now this is great. Watch the next video when I repair the actual power supply, the original Samsung power supply. Thanks for watching.